Hello, my name is bassist Bernard Harris. Actually not bassist, but since my name starts with a B, you can't help but to put bass in front of it. I'm originally from Raleigh, North Carolina, but I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. A little bit about the journey. It's kind of hard to put it all in a few words, but I definitely started off in church. My father was in a quartet group in the Carolina areas, and we would travel with him every Sunday or Saturday to some church or school doing a program. And a program back then was a concert that they call today. But I was always with him and wanted to be a musician. So seeing that and seeing all the instruments on stage, going through a series of things from trying to play piano to drums, I finally ended up on bass guitar, where I have been pretty much studying bass for a good 25 years, maybe, almost 30. It's been a long time.
'Cause I can't imagine living without you.
Well, my style of playing bass is probably a little, I don't know what you call it, handicap maybe, a little off the wall. But really, I believe the way I'm playing the bass is the way everybody should play. I play it upside down, which the bass string, my lowest string E is on the bottom and my high string G is on the top. But when I was a kid, every day after school, getting home and trying to pick up guitars that were laying around the house, I didn't know that I was playing it upside down. So eventually, the more I got into it, it just started being comfortable because I am left-handed. My mom and dad is left-handed. And it's just been a series of teaching myself how to play the instrument the wrong way. And over time, it's just, I've adapted a style that, I don't know if you can compare it to many others, but it's definitely something I own up to, and I won't change for nothing in the world. But I tell all the right-hand players, you need to switch over to left hand so you can do some of the stuff I do. Well, my influences really were guitar players. I've always wanted to play bass, but I wanted it to sound like the different sounds of a guitar, which is not normal. But that kind of brings me to today. I'm playing a normal bass, and this here is a normal bass, but I've taken it and put strings on it to make it sound an octave higher than this normal bass here. So when you hear it, I actually make sounds like a guitar. Which allows me to solo and play melodic lines and kind of play what I feel from the heart.
There is love at the foot of the cross.
I play with quite a few artists. One that I grew up with in my living room trying to learn how to play drums, bass, and everything was the amazing Jolie Gahn and the Mighty Clouds of Joy. So I grew up trying to, well, I actually thought I was playing behind the Mighty Clouds of Joy. When they would play, that was me on the drums, I would switch to the bass. And of course, most kids do this. They set up the living room with chairs and everything, and you get the sticks from the coat hangers, and you just pretty much do your concert. So having the opportunity to actually play with them and write 2 songs for them, it just, it kind of floored me for a full circle of what I started doing when I was a kid. Never knew I was going to be able to work with these guys. And there have been many others since then that I've had a chance to work with. Gospel, CCM artists, just jazz artists, just quite a few people. Kirk Whalum, he's been one of my favorites that my brother kind of introduced me to when I was younger. And Kirk Whalum has a sound that just, I can identify in any kind of music. Just through my life of music, my first bass was a Fender. And I was probably 11 years old when I got this first bass. And after getting it, my dad once again tried to take me to get a lesson. And with this Fender bass, the guy told me, I'm not gonna be able to teach you unless you turn it right side up. play it the right way, what he was saying. You got it wrong. I can't teach you playing it like this. So after he tried to teach me Mary Had a Little Lamb, I was already playing quartet music and, you know, all the stuff behind Mighty Clouds of Joy. So after that, I told my dad, I said, I do not want to go back to that lesson again, because I was already in church playing music and stuff. So Fender has been a part of my life for my, oh my God, my entire career. I love it, and the way that I'm playing it, I can't hide. It's upside down, you notice it. There are a few things that I deal with that a right-handed player wouldn't. The way that the wings are cut, sometimes I can't always get up to the notes like a right-handed player would. So I have to modify it and do it over the top with different things. But I just enjoy my controls being up here where I can get to them easier. If somebody gave me a right-handed bass that was actually made for a left-handed, I couldn't even play it, because I'm so used to this, I guess, handicap way of doing it. But it's just been great. I wouldn't change it for the world. If I had to leave anything behind, it would be think out of the box. Be creative. Just because it hadn't been done doesn't mean that it's not going to be done. Before I knew of an upside down bass player or guitar player, I had never seen one. But that didn't stop my journey of trying to achieve and be the best at my craft and my gift that I could be. So always think out of the box. Always know whether there is a gig that's calling you, a studio session, or someone that's needing you to play for money. It's not all about the money. There are times where I put together a tour called Inspiring Hearts, where we go to hospitals, rest homes, and shelters and give free music to people that can't quite get to a concert or any kind of, you know, show or venue. So with your gift, make sure that you do your best at giving it away in the right purpose and the passion and the cause of doing it. It will always come back to you. Again, my name is Bernard Harris, bassist right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Be inspired.